again. One of my favourite things to do is eat Afghan food. I'm very fond of food of that region, and the other night I was at a little Afghan takeaway and they had a little grocery attached, and I bought myself some cardamom tea. Now I love cardamom tea, it's a great way to end any meal, and particularly, as I say, Afghan food. But I was sorely disappointed. I bought this and it's horrible, absolutely horrible. So I learned my lesson, no more pre-packaged cardamom tea, let's make some. Cardamom tea is very, very simple to make. All you need is 3 cardamom pods. Now these are the green ones. And you need a teapot and some tea. It's that simple. Now what I've actually done here is I've actually been soaking these couple of cardamom pods here for about 3 or 4 minutes. I do find if you put them in ahead of the tea, you get a stronger flavour. So what I do with each one is just break it up. You can use a knife if you prefer, sort of slice round it, or bash it with the butt of a knife or something like that, or just cut little slots in it. But you just need to open up that outer casing so that the seeds are visible, and then dump it in the teapot. So once I've had 2 or 3 of them floating around for about 3 or 4 minutes, as you can see I haven't put a lot of water in that, just enough to bring the flavour out of those. I then add my tea. Now I'm using an organic Ceylon tea. Pretty well any fairly standard tea. I think it actually works better with the Ceylons and the Indians than it does with the black Chinese. But personal preference. I can already get a wonderful aroma of cardamom happening here. So we add some water to swirl the teapot, and this wonderful organic tea is now brewing away. So the idea of putting cardamom in tea has been around for thousands of years, but sadly is a little bit under threat by the skyrocketing of cardamom prices. But on the other hand, you don't put very much in a cup of tea. It's a bit like saffron. If you had to go and buy a kilo of it, the price is absolutely astronomical, but as long as you're buying a handful of something, it's generally not too bad for a bit of an indulgence. So I have here my wonderful delicate little teacup that you've seen on many occasions before, and we'll just have a look at how the tea's going now. Now this is quite a quick steeping tea. It's got a lovely yellow tan colour, typical of the Ceylon. Cardamom itself doesn't add any colour, but it certainly adds flavour and it certainly adds aroma. Now I love cardamom in desserts, particularly desserts with bananas or dates, almonds, and of course it's also an essential ingredient in curry. So it's not unknown for me to make a main course with cardamom in it, a dessert, and then finish with the tea. Definitely one of my favourite spices. There we go. Looks absolutely lovely and golden, and happily for me, but sadly for the rest of you, you can't taste it through your screen. That is absolutely delightful. It's believed that cardamom is an aid to the digestion. I don't doubt it, but even if it wasn't, I'd be drinking it anyway. So I'll say goodbye, and you can leave me here with this.